Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I will discuss about the syntax, the task about the tree diagram analysis, lexical categories and phrase from the article. The article is from Panyonara. The title is EFL Learner Stories in Essay Writing and Narrative Analysis. So now I will analyze the sentence from the articles into the diagram. So I will analysis about the sentence into the tree diagram. The first sentence is I forgot to change my participle. So the analysis is first is sentence. So the sentence is will divide into two. First is noun phrase and then next is verb phrase. The noun phrase, yes, and then the next verb phrase. Okay. The noun phrase. The noun phrase is pronoun. The pronoun is I. Okay. Next for verb phrase. In verb phrase, this divide into four. The first is first is verb. The verb is forgot. Okay, this is the verb. And next is infinitive. Infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrase. The infinitive phrase is to change. And after that is noun phrase. Okay, the noun phrase, and for the noun phrase it will divide into two. Okay, the first is possessive. Possessive is my. Okay, and next is noun. The noun is verb. Next is going to prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase is divided into two. The first is determiner. A phrase. The phrase is into, and next is noun phrase. The noun phrase will divide into two. Okay, it will divide into two. First is the noun. It's noun. The noun is past. Yes, it's past, and next is noun also. It's simple. Okay. So this is for the analysis number one. Okay, for number 2, the sentence is I got a precious experience of writing. The analysis is sentence, and then after that is divide into two, noun phrase and verb phrase. Noun phrase, here noun phrase, and then verb phrase. The verb phrase, so this is verb phrase, and after this the noun phrase is pronoun. Divide into pronoun. The pronoun is I. Okay. Next is the verb phrase divide into 3. First is verb, and then after that it's noun phrase, and the last is verb phrase. Okay. First is verb. The verb is got. And next is noun phrase. And this verb is prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase. Okay. The noun phrase is divided into 3. First is determiner. The determiner is and next is adjective. The adjective is precious. Okay. And next is noun. The noun is experience. Okay, this is experience. And next is prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase is divided into 2. The first, first is prepositional. The prepositional is of. It's of. Okay. And next, the gerund phrase. The gerund phrase is writing. Okay. This is for the analysis number 2. Okay, next we are going to number 3. Okay, next is number 3. The sentence is I will learn from watching the film. And the analysis is sentence. Okay, sentence. And divide into 2. Okay. Noun phrase. And next is verb phrase. Okay. This is verb phrase. For the noun phrase is divided into the pronoun. The pronoun is I. Okay. And for the verb phrase, it's divided into three. The first divided into three. Okay. First is model. The model is will. Okay. And next is verb. The verb is learned. Okay. And next for is prepositional phrase. Okay. The prepositional phrase will divide into two. Okay, first is the first is so I mean divide into the gerunds divide into the gerunds phrase. Wait, gerund phrase, gerund phrase. Okay, the gerund phrase, but the gerund phrase is divided into two. I mean it's like this. The gerund phrase divided into gerund. The gerund is watching. Yeah, like this. And for next is noun. The noun is films. Yeah, like this. This is for the analysis for number 3. Okay, next is number 4. The sentence is the participants were chosen based on their competence, level of study, and gender. Okay. The analysis is first is sentence. Yes, the sentence. And the sentence is divided into two. First is verb phrase and next is a noun phrase. Noun phrase and next is verb phrase. Next is verb phrase. Okay, like this. The verb phrase, the noun phrase, it's divided into two. Okay, the noun phrase is divided into two. The first is determiner. The determiner is the. Determiner is the. And for next is noun. The noun is participant. Okay, the participants. And for verb phrase is divided into two. The first is verb and next is first is verb. The verb is were chosen. This is chosen. And then for next is prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase is will divide into two. Sorry. First is phrase. The phrase is on. The phrase is on. Okay, here. And next is noun phrase. The noun phrase will divide into two. Okay. The first is determiner. The determiner is there. Okay. And next is noun. The noun is competence, level competence, level study, and gender. Okay. This is for the noun. Okay, this is for the analysis for number 4. Next, we going to number 5. The sentence in number 5 is, however, the topic of an essay is often too complex to be confined to one long paragraph. So the analysis is, first is a sentence. It will divide into two. The first is adverb phrase. The adverb phrase is however. Okay, this is for the adverb phrase. And next is verb phrase. The verb phrase will divide into noun phrase and verb phrase. So it will divide into two. The first is noun phrase, and then verb phrase. For the noun phrase, it will divide into two. The first is determiner. The determiner with plus noun. The determiner and noun is the topic. And then next noun phrase is divided into verb phrase. The verb phrase is of uneasy. Of uneasy. This is for the prepositional phrase. Okay, for the verb phrase will divide into three. First is auxiliary. The auxiliary is. And next is adverb. The adverb is often. Okay. And next, for the adjective phrase. The adjective phrase is too complex to be to one long paragraph. Okay, this is for the adjective phrase. Okay, this is the analysis for number 5. Next, we're going to number 6. Okay, for number 6, the sentence is these personal challenges can significantly impact cognitive and linguistic problems. Okay, for the analysis, first is sentence. The sentence is will divide into two. First is noun phrase, and the noun phrase, and next is verb phrase. Okay, the noun phrase is this personal challenges. This is for noun phrase, and for the verb phrase we'll divide into 4. First is auxiliary. The auxiliary is can't, and next is adverb. The adverb is significantly. Okay, this is, and next is verb. The verb is impact. And next is noun phrase. Noun phrase is cognitive and linguistic problems. Okay, this is for the phrase. This is for the analysis in number 6. Next, we're going to number 7. Okay, this is for number 7. In number 7, the sentence is addition. In addition, writing the steps of an essay was also the most challenging for EFL learners. So the analysis is sentence, and then the sentence will divide into 3. The first is prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase is divide into 2. The first is phrase. The phrase is in, and And next is noun phrase. Noun phrase. It will divide into two. The first is a verb. The verb is writing. The verb is writing. And next is noun phrase. In noun phrase is will divide into two. The first is means into three. Into three. Okay. The first is determiner. The determiner is the. And next is noun. The noun is steps. And next is prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase is of O and easy. Okay. Of and easy. Yes. And next is verb phrase. It's verb phrase. The verb phrase is divided into three. Divided into three. The first is verb. The verb is was. And next is adverb. That verb is also. And next is noun phrase. The noun phrase is will divide into three. The first is determiner. The determiner is the. And next is adjective phrase. The adjective phrase it will divide into two. The adjective phrase will divide into two. The first is adverb. The adverb is moose. And next is adjective. Adjective is challenging. Yes, this is. And next is prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase will divide into two. The first is prepositional. The prepositional is for. This is. phrase. Noun phrase. So the noun phrase is EFL. Learners. Okay. This is for the analysis for number 7. Okay, next we will go into number 8. Next is number 8. In the sentence in number 8 is the difficulty I'm facing sticking to one topic may be related to her challenges with using transitional verbs. Okay, the first analysis is sentence, and next is divide into two, the noun phrase and also the verb phrase. The noun phrase. Next is the verb phrase. Okay. In noun phrase, it will divide into three. Will divide into three. The first is determiner, and then noun, and the verb phrase. The determiner is the and then next noun. The noun is difficulty. Okay. And next is verb phrase. The verb phrase, it will divide into three. The first is noun, divided into three. First is noun phrase. The noun phrase is ama. And next is verb. The verb is face. And next is prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase is in sticking to one topic. Okay, this is for the prepositional phrase. Okay. Next, for the verb phrase, it will divide into two. First is model. The model is maybe. Yes. And next is verb phrase. The verb phrase will divide divide into two. First is verb. The verb is related. Okay. And next is prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase is to hurt challenges with using transitional verb. Okay, this is for the analysis in number 8, and I think just it that I can explain about the analysis, the triagram, the lexical categories, and the phrase. And thank you for watching this video. See you next time. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.